So, as the situation inside Iran becomes more and more intensified, and the scale of the mass slaughter and the massacre against the protesters becomes better known, more and more people are asking, why is the British government not proscribing the Revolutionary Guards, the IRGC? And obviously they cite that the IRGC is behind this massacre, this slaughter, and a string of other terrorist activities outside Iran. So why isn't the British government proscribing IRGC as a terrorist group? Now, the thing is, every UK political party, before coming to power, in their manifesto, they say that they will proscribe the IRGC, including the Labour Party. In their last manifesto before the election, they were saying that they would proscribe the IRGC as a terrorist group. But when they come to power, then the people in the Foreign Office, the civil servants, they talk them out of it. Now, let me just be clear with where the Foreign Office stands, or what I've been told. It's not because they don't know about the terrorist activities of the IRGC, but what the Foreign Office is saying is, look, 70% of Iran's economy is in the hands of the IRGC. Most of the Iranian diplomats are either IRGC now or they have been IRGC. So if they prescribe the IRGC as a terrorist group, then they won't be able to do any deals with Iran, they won't be able to do any negotiations with Iran, and if they do that, Europe is not going to come on board, and UK is going to be like on their own. Now, this is what they've said before, but right now, this is the best time to bring Europe on board, considering what's happening in Iran. And also, there's other options as well. So the UK government, for example, can prescribe the Quds Force, which is the arm of the Iran's Revolutionary Guards that carries out the overseas operations. And for sure, one thing that the UK government can do right today is to close down the Iran-affiliated outlets and charities, etc. Look, the British government hasn't been able to reopen the British Council, a cultural centre in Tehran, since its embassy was run over in 2012. For 14 years, they've managed to reopen their embassy in Tehran, but they haven't managed to reopen the British Council. So why is the Iranian regime allowed to open so many cultural centres and religious centres and all sorts of other outlets and charities in the UK? The BBC can't have a representative office in Tehran. So why is the Iranian state TV, the IRIB, and all these other overseas arms and affiliates like Press TV and Hispan TV, why are they here? Why have they got offices in the UK? I think if the British government can't open its cultural centre in Iran and its media outlets in Iran, then it shouldn't let Iran open its outlets in the UK either. And I think they should be shut down today. What do you think?